Hey guys, this is Debbie with Best iPhone Game, and tonight I want to introduce you to a new game. This one is called Drukey the Dragon. So there you see the icon for it on my desktop of my iPad. Let's go ahead and open it up and kind of look through the game. And there you see the home screen. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap to play. And we'll walk you through the story. So you kind of get to see what to expect, okay? So it says Princess Pearls, and this is her there. Pet is a Chinese dragon called Drukey the Dragon. Did you know Chinese dragons don't have wings, but they fly? On a fateful day, Princess Pearl has been taken hostage and deviously captured by evil Prince Devious the Fourth. And there she is there. The princess is held in a secret tower on a remote planet. Prince wants to conquer and be the future king of Planet Fortune by forcefully marrying her. Drukey is on a mission to find her princess, and she is not afraid of evil dragons. All she needs is someone brave to ride along with her on these planets. Oops, and let's hit continue. Alright, and then here we are at the splash screen for the main game to start. So you see you've got a couple of choices here. You've got new game and continue. You've also have the ability here to see what your scores and that sort of thing are from previous games, but since we don't have any, we don't have nothing there to see. So let's go ahead and start a new game. Alright, and we'll say yes to that. So here you see you've got several screens to choose from as far as like the different planets. Several of them have these little keys like they're locked on them. So we won't be able to use that one. If we chose this one right here, it says this is your shopping planet. You can shop for more powers after you finish each and every level. More power for you. So since we don't have anything to start with now, we'll go to another one. So let's try this one. Alright, when we touch that one, it says Desert Planet. Press play. So this rocky planet is full of minarets and fireballs. Kill 20 enemies and find the boss Chateau, which hides near the stone circle. Alright, so let's go ahead and do as it says and press play. Okay, so here we see the main screen, and you can see you have controls here. You have this one here which you can turn. You can make them go up and down and that sort of thing. And here, kind of forward. Alright, and here we have the ability to shoot fireballs. And as you see approaching, here comes some dragons. And then occasionally you'll see these towers that have these things on top of them, if you can get those. I'm assuming these give you more powers. So we'll just kind of we'll try to get over them and get the powers. And if you'll notice too, up here you see how many enemies you have to go. So you're supposed to kill 20. So far we've gotten 18. So just kind of keep an eye on the horizon and you'll see some of these guys coming. There's some more. And just shoot at them. And hopefully you'll hit them. Uh-oh, and those got me. Alright, so game over, they killed me. Alright, so if we tap to play, it's going to show us, well, still there's nothing going on yet. So we'll try new one more time, just to let you see. So if you notice here, you got your back and your play. Yeah, let's do that. And you can go to play again. So this gives you a good idea of how to start the game. Oh, choose the planet. Sorry, here we go. So we'll try it one more time. Alright, maybe we'll do better this time. Now, as you notice, it started back also to the very beginning. So we got to start from scratch. So if nothing else, just shoot like crazy. Maybe we'll get some of these guys. And if we can get some of these other things in the meantime, I imagine they'll give us more powers. Uh-oh, he got me again. I don't know how that happened, but he got again. So anyway, let's go ahead and continue just so you can kind of see. So if you notice also, once we get back to the playing screen, here we go. Now you can shift all around, and you can kind of make them go down into these crevices and stuff. And you can also make them go forward. You can turn them completely around. So it just depends on what you want to do. But if you watch the horizon, that's where you can see the enemy dragons coming. Oops. That was close. I thought that one had me. Alright, let's go a little bit further. I don't think we're going to get all the enemies this game. But I do want to give you a good idea of what to expect when you're playing this. So you'll see debris falling from somewhere. I don't know where that's coming from, but here comes some more dragons. Oh, we got the gem from that one. Alright, guys, we're doing good. Oh. Uh-oh, I think, oh, I thought he got me. Okay. Well, good. Good he didn't. Alright, here we go. That big thing there. Keep going. Alright, let's go find us some more dragons to kill. Let's try another direction. So as you can see, this could go on for a long time, depending on how good you are. And as you can tell, I'm not that great at this game. I just want you to kind of get a feel for it. Now, where are the other dragons? I don't see any. And if you notice up here at the top too, you've kind of got a timer going of sorts. So I imagine, if nothing else, even if we haven't killed all the dragons, I imagine once we get to the end of that, our timer is going to run out, and that'll be at the end of the game. So we'll see which happens first. But so far, I'm not seeing any more dragons. And up here at the top is your score. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but there's the score up there at the top. Alright, here comes some dragons. Finally. Alright, you guys, so we're getting down lower. And still searching for more dragons. Where are they at? I like how Drukey flies. Looks kind of like he's swimming. It's kind of neat to see him flying from this perspective too, because usually you don't get quite this angle, so this is kind of unique. Alright guys, if we don't find any dragons soon... Oh, here comes some. Alright. Oh, and that looks like it's going to be the end again. He must have got me. So anyway, alright guys, that gives you an idea. So that's Drukey the Dragon. So overall, it's a very unique game. The graphics are really nice. I can see, however, that you could play it a really, really long time, and that's good. So that could be something that you could really enjoy for a long period of time, just playing and hunting those dragons. So if you get a chance, try it for yourself. It's called Drukey the Dragon. It's a lot of fun, and I think you'll enjoy it. Thanks a lot, guys. You guys have a good day.